RIVN is on a full spiritual moon mission today, my people. That thing is up like 1,211%. Welcome to Dayrade Daily, where we sacrifice our sanity, not our accounts, and walk you through this insanity before it walks through your P&L.
I woke up, saw RIVN gapping like that, and my heart monitor tried to file for divorce. This show is for day traders trying to surf candles, not get buried by them. So smash like and subscribe before my cardiologist does it for you.
1,211% on RIVN, with average volatility over 511%. This is not a market. This is a casino with extra steps. Dayrade Daily exists so you at least count the chips while you punt them.
And Lulu is joining the space program with roughly 96% on the day. That is what happens when earnings torch expectations and Reddit decides yoga pants are a levered macro instrument.
RIVN LULU CMG. We are hitting all the rockets. Opening drive setups, VWAP traps, meme squeezes, and yes, we will roast every chase candle. Welcome in. Hit subscribe so the cult of risk management stays funded.
Toro called it a cult again, which is wild because he's dressed like he's leading a mindfulness retreat for bag holders.
This is the official uniform of enlightened traders. Also, shout out to Jet thinking he is latency incarnate while his life is lagging 20 years.
Fashion show later, panic now. RIVN first. This is an earnings plus short squeeze cocktail. Giant gap, huge volume. You do not market by the top tick. You stalk the first pullback with tiny size, or you just watch and breathe.
I absolutely tried to market by the top tick, and the spread slapped me so hard my fields felt like a margin call from the universe.
With average volatility above 511%, step one is deciding whether today is even your game. Chasing a 1,211% mover when you usually scalp 3% ranges is like joining a chess tournament with a flamethrower.
Or you accept the chaos and treat RIVN as a religion for one session. Initiation ritual is tiny risk, wide stops, fast exits, no revenge trades. You are allowed one sermon, then you log off.
Toro preaching risk limits is adorable. This from the guy who once averaged into a biotech because the moon was in retrograde, or whatever astrology patch he installed on his charts.
That biotech ran though. Sometimes the moon is just better at order flow. Anyway, RIVN today is pure opening drive monster. If it holds that first 15-minute range high, that is your scalp trigger, not the random FOMO click at the all-time spike.
Yeah, and watch how it behaves around VWAP. If RIVN nukes through VWAP twice and you're still pressing buy, that is not trading, that is performance art.
Also remember, when implied volatility explodes like this, option spreads widen. So if you are scalping commons on RIVN intraday, your edge is execution and risk, not wild out-of-the-money lotto tickets.
Translation for normal people. Buy the actual stock for the scalp. Leave the 500 strike weekly calls to the guy whose username is YOLO plus 20 numbers.
Let us hit Lulu, because those yoga shorts just suplex the bears. Earnings beat, margin flex, guidance strong, and social sentiment is acting like leggings cured inflation.
Lulu tape was nasty off the open. Huge gap, fake breakdown, then instant reclaim. That was an opening range breakout clinic. If you shorted the first red candle, you got folded like a gym towel.
The thesis, though, was clean. Athleisure plus holiday plus strong balance sheet. When you see a high-quality name like Lulu gapping on clear fundamental strength, pull back to prior resistance, flipping to support is your playbook, not random top-tick shorts.
I love how Oren just turned leggings into a whiteboard lecture. But he is right. Big liquid names with real earnings are where you can size a bit, not the penny carnival next to them.
Also, if you are printing on Lulu today, tap like as a small offering to the trading gods and to our caffeine budget. Subscriptions keep Jet from switching to decaf, and nobody wants that timeline.
Decaf would kill more accounts than RIVN hold reopenings. Speaking of holds, GE is up almost 495%. What multiverse is this where an industrial dinosaur moves like a meme?
GE finally got the memo that stonks go vertical now. They had a big catalyst cluster, guidance raise plus breakup chatter. So institutions pile in, algos turbo it, and suddenly your grandpa dividend stock is trading like a crypto chart.
For day traders, GE is sneaky good here. Huge volume, tight inside consolidations you can bracket. You are not trying to marry it. You are just renting the trend between VWAP bounces and prior high tests.
Grandpa GE hitting almost 495% is the clearest sign this market is on turbo mode. Overall sentiment is volatile. Average volatility is insane. You either adapt intraday or you become a liquidity donation.
Speaking of donations, I tried to fade CMG after like 3 giant green candles. That burrito stock just kept grilling my stop, up roughly 364%. That is not a snack. That is a full macro meal.
Fading a 364% monster is like standing in front of a freight train because you heard it might retrace. Let it exhaust first, then talk about mean reversion.
This is where one small rule saves accounts. Do not open new shorts on parabolic third or fourth extension candles. Wait for a lower high or at least a VWAP crack, then a weak bounce.
Yeah, if the candle looks like a cartoon rocket, you are not the genius who discovered gravity. You are the extra who gets smoked. Patience pays more than hero entries.
Speaking of meme turbulence, social sentiment on RIVN is ridiculous. Every thread is people posting rocket emojis and no stop losses. That is the sound of future bagholder group chats forming in real time.
That is why you treat this as intraday rentals. Enter on structure, scale out quick. No overnight unless you are comfortable waking up to a 50% gap the wrong way.
Let us give some love to the less obvious names. ROIV in healthcare is popping over 356% on a trial headline. Incredible for scalps, but spreads can be nasty, so size like you respect your own blood pressure.
Exactly. ROIV is a specialist playground. If you are new, practice on Lulu or GE first. Do not start your career with a 356% biotech roller coaster and a 10-word press release.
I tried to trade a biotech like that once. Halted 3 times. My heart rate hit esports tournament levels, and all I did was lose lunch money.
That was the day I told you, Rule 1, do not revenge trade halty biotechs. Rule 2, if you ignore Rule 1, at least turn your size down to pocket change.
Before we hit predictions, quick reminder. If anything today helped you not blow up, consider subscribing. It is free, and it makes Toro less likely to launch another astrology strategy product.
And remember, today is actually Monday, December 15, 2025. Not that time is real when RIVN does 1,211%. But your broker still closes at a set hour, so manage those exits. My real call? Average volatility stays above 511% longer than your discipline lasts. So write rules today while you still remember what a stop loss is.
So please be the half that survives. The ones who risk small, trade the plan, and come back tomorrow with both your account and your sense of humor intact.
Smash like, hit subscribe, set your stops, and we will see you degenerates on the next Dayrade Daily before the next 1211% candle shows up uninvited.